It's happening, chat. It's happening. Hello.
Hey,
Yo, good afternoon, morning, evening. What's up, dude? How you been?
good man. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. It's been so long since we caught up. How was the dinner?
Oh, it was good. I ate a little too much, so I got some carbs I gotta burn off.
I have something very special planned for you later, and I'm really excited to take you through it. But first, let's just have a talk about some cards, man.
Perfect. That sounds good to me.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's been so long, man. Dude, you have gone through so much stuff this COVID. Can I just ask, like, Moist Esports, like, what's going on there? And when are we getting a Yu-Gi-Oh! Sponsored Master Duel team?
Oh man, Moist Esports has been so fun. So it started with a Smash player named Cola. He was trying to lobby for votes for Summit, which is a huge Smash Ultimate tournament. And he hit me up asking if there's anything I could do, and I was like, "Yeah, there's something I can fucking do." So I started a whole like org around him, and then started recruiting other players in order to like try and help them give them like the financial tools and whatever they need in order to succeed at these big tournaments. And it's been so fun. It's been a wild ride so far. We're looking good.
So it's a Smash esport team for the time being, right?
No, so we have 3 games. We have Ultimate, which is our bulk. We have 4 there. It's Light, Cola, Aaron, and Goblin. We have Moki for Melee. We have Boomy for Brawlhalla, and we have Hotashi for Guilty Gear Strive. Well, Guilty
All right.
Gear in general.
I gotta ask, where did this guy Moki get his name from? Do you know?
I don't know the origin now.
Ah, damn, because that's a very iconic Yu-Gi-Oh card.
It might be from Yu-Gi-Oh!
When are you expanding to Yu-Gi-Oh? For real? Are we getting
So
like an official esport Yu-Gi-Oh team?
I want to do Master Duel tournaments. So I've been super excited for Master Duel. I completely stopped playing Duel Links in order to just like save money for Master Duel. I hit you up about this. I competed in the Duel Links KC Grand in order to win that Dark Magician.
Yeah.
That second phase where it was just a 72-hour rush to play as many duels as possible was a fucking nightmare.
Yep. It's not just a battle of cardboard at that stage. It's pure iron will, blood, sweat, and tears to play that many duels in the space of a weekend. Not
It
the
was
greatest
awful.
system. Not gonna lie. Not super awesome. But
No,
you know.
it was awful. I hated that.
So tell me about Master Duel. Like, what's your impressions? What's your thoughts?
I think that is exactly what Yu-Gi-Oh needed. They made it look really fun, even for people that don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. So they like the chain, like being able to show the chain right there, I think is already a massive thing. Because right, I imagine chaining is really difficult for a lot of people new to the space. And being able to see like the order of it is really nice, and like a flashy animation. The little
Mhm.
custom animations that play for the cards are really cool. I imagine custom boards because you saw a bunch of different ones in the trailers. I think it's great.
The whole community is absurdly like hyped for it. You know, this, like you said, it is exactly what the game needed because, you know, we've been playing on this basic Flash player simulator for the last like 7 years or something as our default standard for any form of competitive online play. So, you know, having this thing is pretty good. We're pretty apprehensive about the payment structure though, because, you know, if it's anything like Duel Links, it's going to be quite rough. And I don't know how much you're experienced with the payment structure in Duel Links, but I'm sure you can understand that if you really want cards in that game, it's
Yeah,
not cheap.
I had to wail for that 100%. So I am
Yeah.
hoping, I don't remember who posted this, but someone speculated they might do a subscription model or something, which I think would probably be the best course. But if they don't, I'd at least like them to do like everything that's currently released is in the game, and then future boxes is what you pay for. I think that would be what makes the most sense.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
just
back before the announcement, we all speculated and stuff, but just if you weren't aware, I think we've basically had it confirmed that it's microtransactions. We don't know how much of the base card pool you get because it's weird since, unlike Duel Links, it isn't just a brand new game out of the gate. This is like 10 years of history plus put into the TCG and then like further product in the future. So I don't know. How hard are you planning to go there? I guess it's whatever it takes.
I'm pretty excited, so I'll probably go pretty hard. There's a lot of goofy decks I want to make. So I don't know if I ever told you this, but for the last like year and some change, I've been trying to collect first ed of every ultra rare and above Yu-Gi-Oh card, and I
Mhm.
finally finished it. So I've seen like all of like the classics and the great cards, and I want to make decks around some of the cool ones. I think Burning Abyss has some of the best art, so I want to make a really nice competitive Burning Abyss deck. Would be one of the first targets for Master Duel.
Yo, that's just saying. Do you know where my name comes from by any chance?
Farfa, I imagine it's from Burning Abyss.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Oh my god. That is well, that's made my night. Yeah. Charlie the BA player. I'm fucking pumped for this.
The art is so cool. It's unlike anything else in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like it's a completely different style, and I really appreciate that. Especially the premium golds. They look great.
I'm a man of culture. Gold rare, best rarity. Hell yes. Dude, the it's like almost magic style in its artwork, isn't it? It's
Yeah, it
not
is.
very anime. I mean, it's the whole chat. What is it called again? Dante's Inferno. That's the whole lore. You
Mm.
you're aware.
Oh
But
yeah, they
yeah,
have Dante, the Traveler of the Burning Abyss.
yeah, exactly. So before looking at Master Duel and stuff and when it comes out, last time we spoke, I think you were showing some vague interest in the TCG and potentially heading out to a locals or something. Have you had a chance to do that yet? Or I assume maybe with the lockdown and things like that, you haven't gone?
I actually almost went last week. I went up
Almost
to
went.
visit Mr. Beast in North Carolina, and Carl is a huge Yu-Gi-Oh enthusiast. So
Yeah,
he plays a lot of locals there, and there was a tournament going on when we were there, but I just didn't get a chance to go because we ended up playing basketball.
very disappointed, man. You picked your physical health over the
No.
cards, man. Like,
Well, I was overruled, so I was with a few friends, and they were like, "Charlie, we don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. We're just going to do basketball."
oh man, that's a shame. You know what's really funny? The convention centers have like a schedule and sort of like a timetable that anyone can just Google for that specific convention center. Funnily enough, there was supposed to be, at least from what I could see, there was a YCS booked in Florida next month.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be exciting, but unfortunately, I'm gonna assume it's canceled or something, or they've delayed it with the convention center because that was on the website for real.
Well, that'd be nice. Yeah, I have to imagine it's canceled by now. Things aren't super hot in Florida, as you can probably imagine.
Yeah, I know. There's locals and stuff that I believe are still happening. Have you tried to go to anything nearby, like where you are?
I wouldn't go here. No, I
Oh,
don't
really?
really
Okay.
trust the area super well. I do really like my local card shop. I pay a visit to them pretty often, but I don't think I'd compete in that environment. It's just this some of the people here obviously don't take the precautions they should.
Yeah, I mean that's understandable. Usually local stores have enforcement of that. Like they, for where I live personally, it's mandatory that you wear your mask and it's socially distanced and there's screens
Mhm.
and stuff. But I don't know if how your card shop is and if they use those same protocols.
I've seen I think it was an MTG at that card shop at one of their tournaments, and it did not really seem all that strict. I didn't see too much going on in the way of like mask wearing or social distancing, unfortunately.
That's a shame. Have you looked at the TCG at all then, even just online? Like the
I
actual
looked at
TCG over Duel
yeah,
Links?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega. I was following the development for that for a little bit, so I was keeping up with the updates there. And then Master Duel got announced, and I haven't checked on Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega since.
I think like we're all in the same boat. Yeah. It's really unfortunate because that shit was in beta for like
I know.
forever. And then they announced Macedon and it's like, well, appreciate the effort, lads.
I think it
So
still would have been great.
yeah. I mean, I think a couple of people still use it now, but in the end, like you said, this is like the one thing we've been looking for is the official sim.
Hmm.
But anyway, I have a little quiz thing for you set up here. But just before we move on to that, do you have any random like thoughts at all about like the TCG or any questions that you've had on your mind over the last however long since we spoke that you want to bring up or ask or
No questions in particular, but I have been watching like some of the like Team Samurai series where he's going through like the pack by pack building decks and stuff like that. I've been getting
yeah.
into a lot more of the Yu-Gi-Oh content creation side, so I've watched like the all those top tens from duel logs and stuff. So I feel like I've learned a lot about like those goofy and wacky cards from back in the day. So nothing super modern. I know Divine Zeus is still fucking nutty, right? Isn't that like the big one?
You know about Zeus, eh? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's a crazy boy. It's broken for many reasons. And the fact that any XE monster can use it to be summoned, and it's not once per turn, and it's not even once per chain. A typical play is you try and wipe the board, your opponent negates it, and then you chain it again. So he's been doing the rounds. He's been doing the rounds.
Is he still 3 or is he limited?
He is at 3. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
still at 3.